Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, and today we are doing a 250 mile per hour on a budget car challenge. As you can see, we in a 5.2 million credit McLaren F1 GT, and we already absolutely smashed 250 miles, guys. So without wasting any more time, guys, let us start this challenge. See you over at the garage. Right, let's see what we have here, guys. We have a 599 GTO, we have a Ionite, which I would actually be surprised if we could reach 250 miles per hour. We have a 918 Spider, we have the Dodge Charger Daytona, which I think is actually a good choice, guys. I don't think we should worry too much about the color of the car, so let's buy it and get straight into upgrades. First thing I want to do is see what engines we have available for this car. So we have a 6.2 liter V8, a 8.4 liter V10 and a 6.2 liter V8. I think we're gonna leave the stock engine in, which produces 425 horsepower. Next, I think we need to give this car some boost, so we got twin turbos or we got a positive displacement supercharger. Because this is a classic muscle car, I think we'll stick with the supercharger. And now for the power, I think we're simply going to max out every single thing to produce the most amount of power on this car. So just give me a sec. And we are back, guys. So let us throw on some race brakes to make this car a bit lighter. We're also going to adjust the suspension, not just for weight reduction, but also for a bit more better handling. I think we should throw on some roll bars because it will help us with the weight distribution of the car and also lightness. We will also do a full waist reduction on the car. Let's put on a race clutch because it's lighter and it will help us shift quicker through the gears. We definitely want a race transmission so that we can adjust our final ratios later on. We will do a race driveline and we will do a two-way race stuff. Now to give us a bit grip while we're traveling at speeds, we have a couple of options to choose from. We have race, rally, drag tires, vintage tires, but I think we will stick to the original race tires, not our Horizon tires. So let's take that. Now let us increase the width of our tires. First for the rear, I think maybe a 315 will do. So let's put that on. And then for the front, I think a 265 will do. Let us add spaces on the car just to give it a bit more stability while driving. For the rims, I think this Krager Street Lock D looks really good. So far we have spent 974,000 credits on this car. We are weighing 3,100 pounds and make 765 horsepower. Can this car reach 250 miles? Let's find out. And here we go, guys. Can this car reach 250 miles per hour? Before we find out, just hear how amazing this car sounds. 170 miles per hour out of the tunnel, guys. We are currently in 4th gear and we are steadily going to 200 miles per hour. Can this car make it to 250 miles, guys? As we are now in 5th gear, this car is struggling to even make it to 220 miles per hour. Even though this car might not make it to 250 miles per hour. What a cool car this is, guys, and how awesome does it sound though. I think that's the limits of this car, guys. So let us head back to the festival and see what else we can find. See you there. Just because the Daytona was a fail doesn't mean we're going to give up, guys. I'm sure we can find a car here. We have a Carrera GT, a S7, a Vantage GT12, guys. There's so many cars we can choose from. So, guys, how about this RXC Radical? Makes 454 horsepower and only weighs 2,000 pounds, so I think this might be the right choice. I think green will look really good on this car, guys, so let's purchase it and get straight into it. This car costed us 330 credits. Before we get into upgrading, I just want to test it, and going into a tunnel, what a lovely sound is coming from this car. as we exit the tunnel, we're doing 165 miles per hour. This car is not the fastest that I've driven, but it is flat on the floor and very stable. I'm definitely going to try to collide with this car. And we are already on 180 miles per hour. I don't think this car can reach 250 miles per hour as it is, because although it might be super light, it's lacking in power. So let's head back to the festival and give it some upgrades. Alright, we are back at the festival and let's see what upgrades we can do on this car. I think first I want to see what engines we have. Available to us is a 6.2 liter V8, a 3 liter V8, and a 5.2 liter V10. So let's take the V10. I think we should give that V10 some boost. So let's add on this nice twin turbos. And we are going to increase the boost by giving it upgraded turbos. Let's give it a upgraded intercooler for denser and cooler air. Let's put on a lighter flywheel. And we are also going to increase its displacement size, because you know there is no replacement for displacement. I think the last thing we are going to do to give it a bit more power is just to upgrade its intake. Let us give it race brakes and also a full weight race reduction. Throw on a lighter driveline. Let us see what compound we have available for this car. Horizon, rally and drag tires. I think we're going to keep our stock compound. We will increase the width of our tires a bit, both of the front and rear. The rear won't make it maxed out. I think that's it, guys. We have spent 395,000 on this car. We are over 1000 horsepower. So let us get straight into it. What an absolute beast. Just hear that V10 screaming. We are already approaching 230 miles per hour as we're heading to the next tunnel in 7th gear, guys. This car is absolutely flying, and as we're coming out of the tunnel, we hit 250 miles, guys. Total cost of this car was less than $500,000. I want to see if we can go even lower. So let us head back to the festival and see what we can find. Back to looking for cars again, guys. Fun times, fun times. We have a C63 Coupe, we have a Viper SRT, a Honda NSXR MX5, a Cayman GT4, we have a Sagaris Exige, we have Skyline guys. There is so many cars to choose from. It's like I don't even know what I want. There's a GT350R, we have a SRT Hellcat. I don't know, between the Shelby GT350 and the Hellcat, I think I'm leaning more towards the Hellcat. So let's jump straight into this car. And I think we're gonna go with a nice silver because it looks very clean on this car. Right, guys, so let's see what this car has available. It only has a body kit and drivetrain swap. So we can have all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. I think we're gonna stick with original. We can put a Liberty Walk wide body kit on it. It looks really good, but the problem is gonna make us a bit heavy, so I think we are going to stick with the original bodywork. Now it's time to put some power in this car. I think we are just going to max out everything over here. We are going to put a race ignition, race exhaust, race cams, race valves. We're going to increase the displacement. We are going to put race pistons, increase the size of the supercharger, race intercooler, race cooling system, and also a lighter flywheel. Now for the handling of the car, we're going to give it race brakes for lightness. We are also going to lower this car so that it can handle better. We're going to upgrade the anti-roll bars both at the front and of the rear of the car, and we're also going to do a full race weight reduction kit. When it comes to our drivetrain, to put the power down, I think we are just going to max out every single item inside of here. As for our tires, I think we're going to put race tire compound. We are going to increase the width of both the front and rear tires to their maximum capacities. We will also give it spaces at both the front and rear of the car just to help it stabilize a bit more. For my rim, I'm going with this nice Advan RG2. Alright guys, we are making just over 1000 horsepower. Let's take it back to the highway and test it. The total that we have spent on this car is 149,000. We are making just over 1,000 horsepower and we weigh 3,400 pounds. Can this car make it to 250 miles per hour? We are already in 7th gear and we are doing 215 miles, 220 miles, guys. We are approaching 230. I don't know if this car is going to do it because it seems like now it's in 7th gear and it's struggling a lot. As I was saying before that crash, we are doing 225 miles, guys. We are approaching 230. We are over 230. But can this car make it to 250? It is struggling a lot. It can't even make it to 240 miles. I think this is the limits of this car. So this is our second failed attempt. Back to the festival, guys, and we are looking for cars again. We have a M3, a S1. I see there's a F100, a 944 turbo. We have a RX-7. And we also have this Corvette Z26. Let's jump into this Corvette. If there's any color that's for a Corvette that will do 250 miles per hour, it's going to be black. Right, let's get straight into it. So for the engines, we have a 6.2 liter V8. Let's take it. We're going to give it some boost. I think some twin turbos will do nicely on this car. And then for the power, I think let us throw on some race cams. We are going to also increase the displacement and we are also going to give it some upgraded turbos. As you can see, guys, for this build we are not going to just max out every single thing. This is a budget friendly build at the end of the day, so we're trying to keep things as low as possible. We're going to put on a nice weight reduction kit. Also for our transmission, we're going to give it a race clutch, a race transmission, a race driveline, and also we're going to put in a two-way race stuff. I think that's it, guys. We weigh 2,900 pounds and we're making just over 900 horsepower. So let's take it to the highway and see what it can do. The total that we have spent on this car is 82,300 credits. So let's see if a car that costs less than 100,000 credits in Forza Horizon 4 can reach 250 miles per hour. We already up to 200 miles per hour in 5th gear, and as we enter the high, as I was saying, guys, 240, 245 miles. We are approaching 250, and there we hit our target, guys. There you go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, guys. See you again.